Hey guys, Joe here with Black Rock Central Railroad again. We're going to have a little history lesson today. This is my new, what I thought to be a U-boat. Was advertised when I bought it as being a U-boat, and everybody seemed to accept the fact that it was a U-boat. However, today I got a comment on my last video from a gentleman named Daniel Lucas, who said this was not a U-boat, but it was a B-23-7. And I thought, okay, anything's possible. Manufacturers screw up every once in a while. The guy I bought it from may have not known anything. I certainly didn't know any difference. To me, it looked like a U-boat, so that's what I assumed it was. But it did get me to thinking, is it a U-boat or is it a B-23-7? So I started playing on the internet this morning, and I looked up B-23-7, came up with some nice photographs. Wikipedia had some nice info on it. However, the one thing Wikipedia showed was that Chessie never owned any B-23-7s. So that got me even more confused. So I went back to the Chessie Archives pictures, and I punched up the photograph that I had been using, which was a road number a little different from this one. The road number that I was using for a U30B was 3234. So I thought, okay, basically in the same numerical class, maybe they didn't have a picture at the time to include in that listing. But for the hell of it, I went back to the table of contents and I found a B-30-7. A B-30-7 looks almost identical to this. Wait a minute, what the heck? So I punched up a photograph, or punched up the list of photographs, and lo and behold, here is 3238, which is that photograph right there. So I printed that out, and sure enough, this one here, everything matches on it. So I think, luckily, though, on my part and Jason's part, is both the U30B that I thought it was and the B, boy, I'll get this out here in a minute. The U30B that I thought it was and the B-30-7 that it actually is, both use the same 12-cylinder 3,000 horsepower engine. So there's no difference in the sound quality or the sound that the engine's actually going to make. That's all going to be the same. So I don't have to send it back to Jason to get a different engine put in it. But it does kind of bring back some memories of an old SD35 that I bought many years ago. Back when I was still DC and long before I'd ever even heard of YouTube. And I bought it off of eBay. Nice running locomotive. It was a old Athearn Blue Box. Didn't run bad at all. But of course, being a Blue Box didn't have a lot of details on it. So I decided that, yeah, I'm going to start adding details to this. So I went on B&O's website and I found pictures of a SD35. Couldn't find an exact match for the road number that was on that unit, but most of the photographs matched what was on it. And I started detailing it out. Then found out that B&O Museum had an SD35 on display down there. So I went down, took tons of photographs of it so I could detail the hell out of this locomotive. Lo and behold, though, when I tried to match up the road numbers from B&O to this unit, the road numbers that the manufacturer actually put on the locomotive kit was for a GP30. Way different. So anybody that really wants to get into this rivet counting, nitpicking, whatever, make sure what you got before you go crazy. I'm still happy. I don't give a damn what unit it is. If it's a U-boat, that's fine with me. If it's a B-30, I don't care. It runs, it sounds good, and that's all that counts to me. But there's a history lesson for y'all. So we will catch y'all later on. Thanks for watching. This is Joe from Black Rock Central Railroad. Have a good weekend coming up, guys. Bye for now.